Here's something not many other people have suggested. What if Fortnite made a DC-themed season? Look, I get it. A DC season has been talked about plenty of times and many people have theorized what it could look like, but with most, if not all of those lists, I never fully agree with them. So here's my list of a DC-themed season for Fortnite. Let's go over what I'll be covering. I'll be going over the Battle Pass, Item Shop, skins, Mythic Weapons, and POIs. I will not be talking about LEGO Fortnite, Reload, or Festival. So let's go ahead and get started on the Battle Pass. Tier 1 would be Robin. This would be the perfect Tier 1 skin because, just like the Marvel season, the Tier 1 skin would help run the story. And because we already have 5 Batmans in the game, Robin would be the next best option. He would come with 2 styles, a style for Robin and a style for Nightwing. His pickaxe would also have 2 styles, Robin's staff and Nightwing's batons. His backbling would be Robin's cape, and his glider would be similar to Batman's glider, but just with the Robin's logo. The second skin would be Hawkgirl. She would come with 2 styles, one for her street clothes and one for her hawk clothes. She would come with her mace as a pickaxe, and her backbling and her glider would be her wings. I could see her getting an emote where she swings her mace around and slams it onto the ground, but I'm not too sure. The next skin would have to be Green Lantern. Honestly, why isn't he in the game just yet? He would be awesome! Green Lantern would come with 2 styles, Hal Jordan Green Lantern and Hal's street clothes, basically his jet wear, whatever he wore then. He would come with a pickaxe with basically any format. I say this because it could be a pickaxe, a dual-wielding pickaxe, a staff, claws, it could really be anything. His backbling would be his lantern, and his glider would be a jet construct. The fourth skin would be Supergirl. We already have Superman, so why not Supergirl? Her set would be very similar to Superman's, a cape backbling, a custom glider only for her where she flies downwards, an emote where she would transform into her civilian look, and her pickaxe would be basically the same as Superman's, just a little bit different so it's not a carbon copy. The next skin, I'm surprised hasn't arrived earlier also. That would be Cyborg. I say this because we have all the members of the Snyderverse Justice League except for Cyborg. We would have 3 styles, one for the Cyborg we all know, one from the Teen Titans show, and one from the Injustice timeline. His pickaxe would be just like a hunk of metal, his back bling would be a motherboard, and his glider would be like Iron Man's glider, and he would basically have an emote that looks like Optimus Prime's. If we are getting another DC, anything, specifically a DC-themed season, I would at least like to have a reskin of Raven. Whether it's Battle Pass or Item Shop, her set would be identical to the one that she already has, just with small adjustments. However, I would really want her style to be from the Teen Titans show with the second style of her in her white cloak. I just feel like that'd be perfect fitting for Fortnite. The 7th skin would be Riddler. He would fit in and he would cover one of the few villains in this pass. He would also have 2 styles, but it would just be like a hat on and a hat off, so not really anything big for him. He would come with a question mark cane as his pickaxe. His backbling would just be a question mark block. His glider would just be like a basic glider, just recolored to be for the Riddler, and he would have an emote where he just puts his hat on or takes it off. I know I said that we have 5 Batman earlier in this video, but I never said anything about Batgirl. She would come with a cape as her backbling. Her pickaxe would just be like a giant batarang. She would have no glider, and yes, some Battle Pass skins don't have a glider in their sets. But she would have an emote where she throws a batarang and does a flip, kind of like Blade's emote. She would also come with a vehicle for rocket racing. Do you want to guess which one? And for the Tier 100 skin, it would need to be Darkseid. He would come with 2 styles, one regular style and one animated style. He would come with a backbling where whenever he gets a kill, his Omega Beams would shoot down and slam down, kind of like the ringouts in Multiverses. His pickaxe would be Steppenwolf's axe, and his glider would just be Darkseid just floating down, kind of like Superman's glider. And as for the secret skin, I honestly don't know. All the other skins I have listed are somewhat of like a main character in some way, but I can't really think of anyone else that would fit the bill that already isn't in Fortnite. And I know I've got other characters that I'm listing down for item shop skins, but I don't think they would fit in for the secret skin. I mean, maybe Lex Luthor, but I feel like he would be better in the item shop. So let me know in the comments what you think what should be for the secret skin. And speaking of item shop skins, firstly, I would really like to have a reskin of every Battle Pass exclusive DC skin that's already in the game. That would be Aquaman, Raven, and Superman. I already mentioned Raven, so let's move on to Aquaman. Aquaman would have his comic book style, the one with the blonde hair. He would come with no selectable styles, similar backbling to Daredevil's, but just in blue, and a trident for his pickaxe. Moving on to Superman, I could see any other design for Superman being added to the game, whether it's from the movies, or Injustice, or another suit for Superman. Any of those could work. He would have a cape, backbling, no pickaxe because not all skins need a full set, a reskin of his OG glider, and a wrap of the Superman emblem. I feel like that was a missed opportunity the first time around. Let's move on to some new item shop skins, starting with a real money bundle with 3 skins. This would include Lex Luthor, Bane, and Cheetah. Lex would come with no selectable styles, but he would be in his power armor. He would come with a kryptonite-flavored pickaxe and a kryptonite-flavored backbling. I just feel like that's an easy pick for Lex Luthor. Bane would also come with no styles, a backbling of some venom in a vial, and a pickaxe of either his fists or a weight. Cheetah would come with no styles, big surprise there. Her pickaxe would be her claws, and her backbling would be some kind of like Fortnite original thing that doesn't really make any sense. Now let's get on to some regular item shop skins. Starting with John Stewart Green Lantern. He would have similar items in his set to Hal Jordan, but just slightly different. I could see him coming in a bundle with Star Sapphire, but I feel like that wouldn't happen because she wouldn't be... I don't know. I'm just saying John Stewart Green Lantern would be added, but Star Sapphire might not be added. And the final item shop skin would have to be Green Arrow. This is only because he's the only other DC skin that needs to get a reskin because he was originally on Fortnite crew. He would come with his comic book outfit and a bow as his backbling. And I could see him kind of being like Black Manta, where he just comes with a skin and a backbling and nothing else. So here's where the fun begins. The Mythic Weapons, back in Chapter 1 Season X, we got a Batarang and a Grapple Hook. So those two would have to come back. We would also get a Green Lantern's Ring Mythic, where whenever you used it, depending on where you have it in your inventory, it would switch to either an AR, an SMG, shotgun, or a sniper. I say this because in the settings, Fortnite has designated spots for different weapons, so they could easily code that, well maybe not easily code it, but they could code it in a way where wherever the Green Arrow's ring is in your inventory, it just switches to that weapon. It would have limited charge and could be recharged by Green Lanterns placed around the map. Another mythic they could add would also be the Omega Beams, where you'd get 3 uses, and it automatically targets to an opponent and hits them 100% of the time. But it only does 70 damage, so it couldn't insta-kill, and it would have like a, 60-second recharge time. I could also see them reskinning the wings from Chapter 5 Season 2, but to make it just look like Hot Girl's wings. So for the POIs, Gotham City. That's all we get, if anything at all. We could also get like a small chunk of Apocalypse, or Oa, or heck, even Krypton, or even, what's it called? The Fortress of Solitude. But Gotham City is probably the only thing that we'd get, if we'd even ever get a DC-themed season. So, that concludes my wish list for a DC-themed season. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Also, while you're already down there, let me know what you guys want to see, if you guys want to see my thoughts for like other themed seasons, like Star Wars, Transformers, or heck, what about like a Family Guy season? I don't know. Thank you all very much for watching. Do consider subscribing, and I shall see you later. Goodbye for now.